Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitter.
Could be danger here!
And it's Ibrahimovic! Beckham, passing nice and neat.
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter.
Massimo Otto.
Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think, on that flank. He's got great quality on deliveries, as we know, and they've always been a massive part of his game.
Yeah. Bullet, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Serginho. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He shifted it to the flank. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Son Heung-min. Bullish header! Goal! Barcelona! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Son Heung-min tries to pass it through. Now there's a fine ball. Chance for a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Son Heung-min with the short one. And the shot! Tremendous from Son Heung-min! He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went.
It's Rui Costa! In for the pieces! Yes, it's in! Right back in the game! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Spread it left. Otto promptly onto that, and that is that. Beckham is one whose deliveries we all know about. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Son Heung-min. He has found the way through. Son Heung-min. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's a promising position. And claimed it back swiftly. Son Heung-min tries to play it through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Puskás, and it's Gullit. Madrid are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Looking for options for movement. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gattuso. Otto cuts out the pass. Rui Costa. To Beckham. He's a sharp little ball here. And the through ball. He's found the way. Son Heung-min! Got to be quick to recover this. Gullit. Quality ball. Koller, given the lift of his goal. Good ball over the top. And he's in on goal. Oh, he's burst, shot at goal! And the half-time whistle goes. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And he's picked out the run. Now it's Puskás. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Spread out to the left. Gattuso. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pelé. Gullit. Nicely weighted ball. Otto. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Ibrahimovic is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Oh, that's clever. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. We're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rui Costa is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Collier. Oh, well played, well played. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Can he finish? It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It's a searching pass. That's good vision. Abiati claims comfortable. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Collar, closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Rui Costa. Son Heung-min is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Hullet. And it's Beckham. Rui Costa. Pele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's had it nicked away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Look at the space here. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Bastoni is there to clear. Odo. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's picked his way through. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. This looks promising. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Very much into the last knockings. The final 5 minutes. Beckham is always looking to break lines. Collar. And here's Ibrahimovic. That is asking for trouble. That's really well manoeuvred. Puskás. He won't be happy with that one. Ibrahimovic with the foul. Okay. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Engages and forces him off the ball. That has not gone well. Odo. Not the most accurate pass. It's gone for a throw-in. Rui Costa. That's a cute ball. And he's picked it up out wide. And that will be the final act. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the...
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality.
Ibrahimovic! Well, the ball's come loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. Ball's gone out of play. Beckham. And it's Buchanan.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Buchanan. Gay. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. First quarter of an hour gone. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Foyt goes back to front. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Not the most convincing of passes.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Back into the middle. Gerard Moreno. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Played into the middle. Climbs up big! Smashing delivery. Just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Marin does want to stand firm and defend it. Villarreal finding their passes. 15 minutes till half-time. Played out wide. Gets a good foot in there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Perez. Now it's Perez. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Foyt. And it's Buchanan. Gay. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Cruyff. And it's Beckham. And it's Cruyff. That's Beckham. Opts for safety. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Gerard Moreno.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Gay. Pedraza. And this is Perez. Pele. Driving on and making good progress. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Pedraza. And it's Perez. And he's intervened well there.
This is the time you need that pace.
Gay calmly anticipates. Foyt. Marin. Now it's Perez. Ake cuts it out. Odo. We're still waiting for a goal to report here. Now Gattuso. Pull it. Now this could be a chance. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Nice looking ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That's really well cleared. Now here's the delivery. And back out it comes.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Villarreal choosing to make the first change.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Odo. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And this is Perez. Gattuso wins the duel this time. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pele! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Pele really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Aimed beyond the defence.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Ake is there and he can get that clear. Cruyff.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, he's burst through. Now it's Pele. It's Pele! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Villarreal making another change here. There's the header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now, can they get him away? Another corner. Any better luck this time round?
Cambio de jugadores.
So there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Throw in. Now it's Beckham. Beckham with the... Oh, what a climb! It's in! And that could well be the winner!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
And it's Gattuso.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Looking for the run. Cruyff is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Out to the right. Oh, nice touch. Can he get it through? Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Van Dijk gets it clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And this is Hullet. Hullet! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
That's a decent clearance. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, he's taken it. Buchanan. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. Shot at goal! They've scored! Tying minutes, and we're all square again.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was...
And that is that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been about cutting inside. It was kind of the hit the byline and get crosses in.
He's often mentioned, though, hasn't he, that he'd rather play in the middle.
Yeah, and that's something I find hard to understand personally, in view of his brilliant skill set.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's picked it up out wide. Referee's given a throw. It's a promising position. Big header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's looking wide. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's been slipped through. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Pelé. He's through. Now is he in? Oh, good. And the shot! They've scored!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Can he get on the end of this? And the through ball. Big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Pelé.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Gattuso played back into the centre, and the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. It's a good spell of possession, this. That's really nicely played. Cruyff looking to get on the end of this. Engages and forces him off the ball. Beckham is one whose deliveries we all know about. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He shifted it to the flank. Nicely weighted ball. Crossed in early. And that has been knocked clear. And he's cut it out. Pelé, who's set up one goal so far.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ibrahimovic was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Might be danger here. Beckham. Now Otto. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ball's gone out of play. Passing is crisp and sharp. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Pelé. That looks a cracking ball. He's had a shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So the team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's forced to go back. And it's made its way to him. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Spread neatly, gets into some space, fires it in low.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Lovely, now shapes to shoot! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Corner given. They've played it short. And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Opts for safety. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pass is just off target. And he's gone backward here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Coming on to replace him is number 23, EFootball.
Gattuso. And he's managed to get free. Played in deep. They've done it! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a nicely shaped ball. Decent chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. Into the channel, and he's picked it up out wide. Another chance from a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 25.
There's going to be another change here.
Coming on the field is...
And it's been taken short. Cross into the box. And that should get the job done. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Pelé. That is good strength. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Cruyff. And that's played in low.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Buffal.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And this is Beckham. Knocks it out wide. Now it's Hullet. Goes for a shot! They've done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball and they're in.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut. That's positional gold. He
gets big. Nicely aimed pass. No, again there's no way through. Oh, they can break here. And it's Beckham. That is good alertness. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Buffal.
4 added minutes has been
4
indicated.
added minutes on the board.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's a sharp little ball here. He could be in here.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, good spread. That's tidy. He's on it, can he get away? Real chance! He scores! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And time is up. Madrid pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they want. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And Ibrahimovic! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cleared away. And this is Pele. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Nico Williams has been emerging and a very good player to watch as he's growing his game, Peter. I've been hugely impressed with his confidence, with his energy, with his dynamism, with his spirit, with his willingness and enthusiasm. And all those qualities are the perfect mix in him going on to have a great career.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. This looks promising. Shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Odo. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Paredes. So we're still where we started right now. Guruzeta. It's a quick ball upfield. Danny Vivian. Bilbao deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue...
And he shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Bullet. Swung over. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Robert Navarro. That is a great pick out. He's got tall. That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Little pass back. And he's whipped in a big header! He's delivered all right! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
No, that was never going to make it. Paredes. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pull it. Ibrahimovic. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Leque. And he was quick to react. Van Dijk. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pelé. Oh, this is a very good run. It's Rui Costa! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Out to the left it goes. Back into the middle. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries to play it through. Rui Costa turns and goes back. And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he has another go! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And that has been cleared. Yuri. Now it's Guruzeta. And Navarro.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're just settling back into this second half. Pelé.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Cruyff. And here's Cruyff. He's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face.
Takes a shot! That's another chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Williams. Nico Williams. And that's been Guruzeta!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Sends it crossfield. Cruyff might just make this. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Rui Costa. Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good.
Great chance! They've scored! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Cruyff! And one more try! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Pelé. And this is Hullet. Hangs one in. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Beckham plays it short. That is lovely. Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Hullet. Decent chance! Paredes clears it away. Great vision. Cruyff is in a really good position out wide. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, well played, well played. Guruzeta chasing after it. Cruyff. He's in plenty of space here. He rises! Oh, it's come off the upright. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Otto made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Now it's Pelé. Ibrahimovic being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Beckham goes short. Lofted in. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Williams. Can he get on the end of this? Spread out to the left. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's on... Rui Costa! It's hit the upright. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Tele. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Nico Williams. Oh, perfectly measured that. Odo. Now it's Williams. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's a good-looking delivery. And that should get the job done.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Played out to the right. Rui Costa conjures time and space where few can. And it's Cruyff. Threads one in. Great work on the overlap.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Terrific header! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable. So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. That's a decent clearance. Out for a throw. That's very neat. Cruyff's cross. Oh, smashing header! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Pullet gets it clear. Now it's Cruyff. Engages and forces him off the ball. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Lang. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Terrific header! So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Cruyff. Madrid finding their passes. And it's Otto. Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Lang. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's McTominay. And it's hoisted clear. Neres with the short one. Oh, sweet feet. Now this could be a chance.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Gattuso. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Gattuso. Otto. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Beckham. And it's skewed away. Lang. Chance here to counter. Lobotka. Well, that is one way to stop him. Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Can he get on the end of this? And he's in, shoots! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
No luck with that dink over the top. Buongiorno. It's Lobotka. Played out towards the right wing. He's got away. Di Lorenzo gets into a good position. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pullet gets it away.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ibrahimovic looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Hullet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Madrid looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pelé with a beautifully timed run. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, good spread. Spread out to the left. Lang. And it's McTominay. And that's gone loose. Lobotka. Threads one. Shot a goal! David Neres! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
David Neres is offering a wry smile there.
Cleared without hesitation.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
That's a good ball. Hullet. Pelé. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Beckham. Now it's Pelé. And this is Beckham. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And we've reached half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Beckham. And Beckham! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. McTominay. Now it's Lang. Now it's Højlund. Looking to play him in. He's onside. Tries to pass it through. That's been cut out, well played. Cruyff. McTominay. Lang. Yep, it's a corner. And it's been taken short. Lobotka. There's the shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Højlund. Nicely spread. Flashes it across. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Up he goes! Now, who's going to be first to this? And now they can spring out of defence. Di Lorenzo proves too strong. "60 minutes played. Well, they've got it again. Ake. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's Van Dijk. It's Van Dijk. Gattuso.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
McTominay. It's a really well-measured ball. Nicely weighted ball. Højlund. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And here's Højlund. Cruyff. And here's Neres. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ramani kept his eye on it, and he's there. Lobotka. And it's Oliveira. Beckham. Cruyff. Quietly revving up. Pull it. And it's Ake. And it's with the keeper. Ake. Gattuso. Pinches it off him. Now it's Pelé. McTominay. Ramani. Lobotka. Played out to the right. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired...
Big header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Ake. Pull it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Pelé. Distributed tidily. Tries to cross. Climbs up big! He scores! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Ibrahimovic!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. McTominay. Out to the right. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Time added on will be 2 minutes. That's a good ball out wide. That's good play. Lukaku is onto this. Pings it across. Gattuso. That's that, the end. Madrid proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it. Ibrahimovic claiming the Man of the Match award. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic, now the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Strasbourg have gone with what looks like 3-6-1, Jim Beglin. What do you think?
Well, I've seen it before, Peter, but it's extremely unusual. Whether it actually stays like we've been told, we'll gauge once the game is ongoing, but essentially it can be effective from both a defensive or offensive viewpoint. It all depends on the manager and his personnel, and whether he prefers getting on the front foot or just thinking a little negatively. We'll have to wait and see.
And he was quick to react. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, super ball, real chance! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Well, don't worry too much about sophistication and style where Gennaro Gattuso's involved, but my goodness me, despite all of that, he's priceless to any team, isn't he?
Yeah, he's living proof of the benefits of keeping it simple, Peter. He's there to win the ball, and once he does that, he's just going to play it short and stick to his position a little deeper in midfield.
Which all sounds very easy, but it's brought him one mighty pile of success down the years.
And it works a treat, provided he's paired with the right folks around him.
Doué, forwards and with intent. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Ake. And it's Otto. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Strasbourg deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but...
And the finish! That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Gattuso, bullet. Bullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Played into space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Pull it. Almost half an hour in now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it. Beckham. Oh, that's fabulous. He's going for goal. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Pinches it off him. Played back to the goalkeeper. Ake. Pull it. Pele. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. And it's Gattuso. And it's Hullet. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Chilwell. Looking for options for movement. That's a shade optimistic. Beckham. Ake. Odo. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Ibrahimovic. He's had it taken off him. Now he's off and running. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Gattuso. It's Cruyff. Gattuso. Well, that has not gone well. Chilwell. Odo. And it's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Here we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And he's forced to go back. Chilwell. That's the throw. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Beckham. Gattuso. And here's Cruyff.
Cruyff really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Beckham. Gattuso. And it's Ibrahimovic. Engages and forces him off the ball. Chilwell. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Chilwell.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Ibrahimovic, and that interception was most necessary. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. There's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Tries to get it clear. Oh, that's neat. Over to the left. Drilled in low. That's going to go a long way. Pull it. And still we await the first breakthrough. Pele. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, can he get onto this? Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Pings it across. Otto can get it clear. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Ball driven towards the far post. Throw in. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
In by Gullit. Oh, what a climb! Sticks it away! And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Certain, searing and imperious.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort, simply fantastic.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And it's Chilwell. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Changement. Le numéro 27. À sa place, le numéro 7.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Lovely bit of skill. Distributed tidily. Could try cutting inside here. And Dijk with the clearance. What a throw in. Aimed in towards the centre. That's really well cleared. Now this could be a chance.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Rui Costa. Madrid moments now away from seeing this one out. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Beckham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Beckham is one whose deliveries we all know about. Played in early. And he's there to clear it.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Pele. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Chilwell. And time is up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Strokes it back. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, that's superb. Oh, right place, right time. Pull it. Pele, and it's Otto, and it's Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pull it, aimed beyond the defence. Otto gets into a good position, and it's hoisted clear. Now Van Dijk, played into space, cleared without hesitation. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Pull it. Now it's Pele.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Does well to stand firm and defend it. It's going to be another throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away, and it's made its way to him.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't
Shot a goal! Turns back here, probably the best option. Looking for options for movement. Has a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. That's tidy. And can he finish it? Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Beckham. Ibrahimovic. Hullet can be a real threat inside the box. Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now this could be and there's the shot! Hullet. Lofted in, cleared away. He gets big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And this is Pele, and he's running through. It's Pele! Superb from Pele! He's got himself an absolute peach. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's in a great position here. Thinks one through. Van Dijk gets it away. Not the most convincing of passes. Madrid leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Pele. Looks to the other side.
Un minuto de descuento.
Tries to play it through. Up he goes! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that...
And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're off again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And that's a throw-in. And he's forced to go back. Pull it. Beckham is always looking to play quality balls. And they're quick to press. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Ibrahimovic. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Otto simply refused to be outdone there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pullet plays it short. Oh, sweet feet. Otto. Big chance! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And this is Cruyff. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Good ball, good take. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Pullet. Now it's Pelé. Pullet providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van Dijk. Gattuso. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they've been over-generous up to this point, I would say, so that had to happen.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It is a corner, good chance. That has been knocked clear. Malaysia are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ibrahimovic going full tilt down the left. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Has a look and plays it forward. Now that looks a decent ball. Fired deep towards the back post. Odo. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Madrid finding their passes. Gullit has created one goal already. Not the most accurate pass. Opts for safety. Smoothly does it. Great defending, strong and determined. Odo. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Van Dijk. And it's Ibrahimovic. He's on it, can he get away? Now it's Cruyff. Malaysia are looking to break at pace. Gattuso gives no quarter whatsoever. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Knocks it into space. Madrid clearly now in lead preservation mode. Gullit. Beckham. Now it's Cruyff. Out to the right. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid are chirpy, cheerful and... Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter and hello to everyone watching. For me it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Just joining us, we are already underway. Ito does really well to win the ball there. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Llorente. Endo cuts it out. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Minamino, played out to the left flank. Gets to show off his quick feet. Minamino! Minamino! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Minamino clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He's looking wide. He slings it in. And a shot! It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Over to the left, played back in. That has been slung wide. Cross into the box. That's an excellent interception. Kane constantly looking for the ball into the box. And they've got rid. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Kane. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And that's a dangerous ball. Now there's a fine ball. Shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? There's the shot! And he's there to get it away. Duan. And it's Minamino. Barella. Madrid looking to pass their way through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Kubo. Now it's Doan. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. He's in a great position here.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Minamino, and it's made its way to him. That's good play. Backward it goes. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Collar. Now it's Kane. And that interception was most necessary. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Minamino. Good ball, good take. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And this is Kane, and they can counter here. That ball looks a good one. Cleared away. Ito. Mitoma. Ito. And it's Endo. And it's Kubo. Oh, good spread. Now it's Doan. That's tidy. Lovely ball and a real chance. There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get it through? That is lovely. And the cross comes in. Bastoni tries to clear. Collar, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Team still separated by the game's only goal. No, he's not getting past him there. Doan, looking for options for movement.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Doan. Has a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Doan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Looking for the run. Tomori promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Kane. Now it's Valverde. Now it's Kane. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Valverde. Takes a shot! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He is just caressing the ball. And it's Kubo. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Goes for a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Succumbs to the pressure. And now they can spring out of defence. Rui Costa. Kane. Kane. And he's intervened well there. Mitoma. And it's Minamino. Looking to play him in. Kubo. Oh, nice touch. Kubo. He's got tall. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just 5 minutes left. Toma. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Doan. Is there any chance for a shot? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Doan is offering a right smile there.
Un minuto de descuento.
And that will be it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the left.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
We have already started here.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. And it's Mazraoui. That's a good ball out wide. Ziyech. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. That's a sharp pass. That ball looks a good one. Aguirre tries to clear. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Where has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, he's so quick over the first few yards, Peter. He can slip in behind the defence before they know what's hit them. So I'd be expecting him to find those little pockets of room out there today. He can pick up the ball and burst into them, or drag a defence out of shape, creating one or two moments for others.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature. It's a mighty effort!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Ziyech plays it short. Oh, that's neat. Ziyech. Quick look, then up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Hakimi. Now that looks a decent ball. Thinks about the shot. And he's there to clear it. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. And he's quick to get it clear again. No, he refuses to take the bait. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type.
Morocco really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Now this could be a chance. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Cash. Vitinha. Van Dijk. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Out to the left it goes. And it's Van Dijk. Unahi. Aguirre. Unahi. Aguirre. Amrabat. Brahim Diaz.
Oh, really well played.
He's through, now is he in? That's been slipped through. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Where? And the return pass. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Madrid finding their passes. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Where gets flagged offside. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 22, el dorsal 20 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14, el dorsal 13.
Madrid are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Where? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. They've played it short. Gets a good foot in there. Cleared without complication. Where? Martinelli. Can he finish? And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Mazraoui. He's a sharp little ball here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Unahi. And it's Diaz. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Martinelli. Aimed beyond the defence. Van Nistelrooy. And there's a searching pass.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And it's Diaz. And Hakimi. Ziyech. Unahi. And that has been slung wide. He is just caressing the ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So you're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now it's En-Nesyri. Unahi. Cash. Dumfries. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Nicely weighted ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. Can he get away here? Played out wide. And it's Mazraoui. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that has been cleared. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And claimed it back swiftly. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Now, what about a counter-attack? So we've reached the hour mark. And he's picked out the run. He's having a shot! And how good was that? About as smooth as it gets. And finally, he has breathed life into the game.
Gol de Marruecos.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have the first goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Played out towards the right wing. Cash, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And he's lost his man here. Now it's En-Nesyri. En-Nesyri. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Amrabat. Unahi. With Ziyech. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And he's managed to gift it back. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Van Dijk. And it's Van Nistelrooy.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Dumfries cuts out the pass. Half an hour gone in the second half. Amrabat. And it's Hakimi. Unahi with Ziyech. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Morocco clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Amrabat. Unahi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Madrid must do something here, and very quickly.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Unahi. Now Mazraoui. Unahi. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that.
Morocco can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And time is up. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second-half goal.
So, just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Se ruega a su propietario que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio.